everybody, it's Nicole from Cause We Love to Scrap. Today I am going to be using these tags. They're from Tim Holtz, etc., Stampers Anonymous, and they are like a thick and sturdy surface to be collaged, altered, and embellished. Anyway, let me bring one out. So this is what I'm going to be using. It is like a chipboard, but it's very, very thick. So I'm going to be using this to make just a little decoration piece that I can kind of use in my St. Patrick's Day decor. I plan on using these sprays on it. I'm going to first use some white gesso on it. And then I'm going to use this Chroma Mist from Brutus Monroe. This color is Mint. Then I'm going to use this Distress Oxide Spray in Hickory Smoke. And I'm going to use this Dylusions White Linen Ink Spray to go ahead and add some mixed media background on here. Then I'm going to use this stencil with the Rustic Wilderness Oxide on there as well, adding to that mixed media background. I will probably stick this on here somewhere. This is from my stash and this is from my stash. I'm going to use this in the tag part, like that. There we go. Then I'm going to use some goodies that I got from my March order. I'm going to finish off with these sparklets. These are the Lucky Charms Sparklets by Buttons and Galore. It has lots of gems and jewels and little gold star sequins and some shamrocks in it. And then I think that I'm going to try to use a little bit of paper just to add some interest. I also have this Lucky die that I'm going to use with I'm going to use it with some gold cardstock from Crafters Consortium. I'm going to have to find it, and that's what I'm going to do with that. Then I'm not sure which paper I'm going to use. I have this one with shamrocks. I have this one with bow ties. I probably will not use this one because I am going to hoard this bow tie paper. It is so cute. I have this one with shamrocks or plaid. I'm still leaning more towards this one. I have this paper which has all these like rainbows, so maybe I can fussy cut some of those out and use it. I don't know why this is in there. This is something totally different. And then I have my stickers for St. Patrick's Day 2, so maybe I will add some of these on that tag as well. So we'll see what's going on, where this leads me to. So this is truly just a mixed media, having fun, getting things done type of project. So the first thing that I am going to do is I'm going to add this heavy gesso onto this, and then I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll come back and use the, what are they called? The sprays. This is probably too much, but it's on there. I'm not really caring if I get it on my glass mat. A nice thick layer will be nice because then it'll be just completely primed and ready for that mixed media. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that aside and let it dry, and then I'll come back and do some more playing with some mixed media. Okay, so I am going to spray some Chroma Mist and some Distress Oxide ink sprays on this tag. And then I'm going to let it sit and dry, and I almost let it dry completely, but I come back because I'm kind of anxious to get started, excited to get started. So I let it sit a little bit while I go ahead and cut out this die cut word that says lucky. And I'm going to link everything down below that is still in the shop. Almost everything is still in the shop that I used from A Cherry on Top. And here is the word lucky. Now I'm going to bring over some of the pattern papers that I have in my little St. Patrick's Day kit, and I'm going to use this paper. I didn't know which side I wanted to use, and I still didn't know for a while. And as you can see here, I'm not like measuring out anything. I'm just cutting with my scissors, and then I'm gonna bring in this little piece of lace that I have from my stash, and I'm gonna cut it again, and I am gonna go off camera and distress this. I had to come bring my whole thing to look for my distressor. So, I wanted more of that lace to show through, so I go ahead and cut these down again. And that's pretty much how I want it to go. And then I bring in another of the pattern papers. Do I do that now or later? Okay, looks like first I'm going to just start wiping this to get most of the wetness gone. So this looks pretty good, except it's not very bright or vibrant. It's very dark, which is fine, especially if you're going for dark and yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess I just thought it would be more vibrant, especially with the what's that stuff that I used? The white gesso that I used. I thought it would be a little bit more vibrant, but it didn't turn out that way, and that's fine. I still like the way it turned out. Here's that other pattern paper I'm bringing in with all of these St. Patrick's Day rainbows. So I'm going to cut 3 of them to use here with my little cluster. And then I'm going to put this stuff to the side, and then I'm going to start assembling it on my tag. Oh, first I'm going to go around with Rustic Wilderness and just distress this with Rustic Wilderness. Why can't I use my words today? I'm so sorry. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this stencil. It's the Stacked Stencil by Dina Wakley. And I'm just going to use that same ink, and I'm going to use it to make some interest on the background. Now I think I'm going to start building up my tag. Yes, I am. So I actually should have put this part a little bit more in the center to make it offset on the left, because you'll see that it's a little bit too offset to the left when I actually get finished doing it. So one of my tricks to putting down ribbon or lace is to use some double-sided sticky tape and then to use glue at the same time. So I use both of those. And then here's where I figure out that my offset is going to be really offset on the left now that I put the ribbon on the left. Ugh, I hope any of this is making sense. So we're almost off the tag over here, but that's okay, it works out. I'm going to add some foam tape to both papers. And I'm going to put that down. Then I'm going to go ahead and add this guy. Then I'm going to go ahead and add another rainbow up there. Have to use the foam tape and some glue. There we go. Now I'm going to use this last rainbow down here. What am I doing? Oh, I started gluing it, but I didn't distress it with my fingernails. So I had to do that while it was sticky. Now I'm going to put this lucky here. What I wind up doing is using some foam tape, but cutting it extremely thin to go on the letters where I needed it dimensioned up. And so I do that mostly off screen so you don't have to watch. But yeah, I do cut them extremely thin. They're not fun to work with, but it gets what I need to have done. And there's the lucky part. And what am I going to do now? Am I going to put the ribbon on next? Yes. Okay, so this is some ribbon from my stash. I'm just going to tie it in a knot up at the top. And then I'm going to come in with another piece of twine and tie that in a knot at the top as well. So there's that. And now here is where I find a brown and white piece of twine, and I'm going to go ahead and tie that at the top. And now I'm going to use these little sparklets. They're called Lucky Charms. And I'm just going to add glue to several areas on the tag, and then I'm just going to add the sparklets with my jewel picker. So I am going to go off screen to do most of that so you don't have to watch me. And here I'm kind of like, well, what else can I do? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some of these orange jewels. They are also from Buttons Galore. They are peach gems, actually. And I'm just going to add them throughout the tag as well, just in several of the areas, kind of cascading down, just to add that much more sparkle and glitz and fun. And that's it. That's going to be my tag. Yep. So thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.